guys, I'm Denise Smith. I'm out of the Fredericksburg office. I'm an associate broker. I've been licensed 19 years.
Hey guys, my name is Quann. I'm associate broker here in the Fredericksburg office, and I've been licensed for 12 years.
I am the culture ambassador out of the Fredericksburg office, and Ben and I have been working together all 12 years of his career. So bringing culture into an office has been really important. At our office, it's something that happened when I was a newly licensed agent. We gathered together, agents hung out together, and in that process of just kind of relaxing, you hear about problem solving and giving back into the community. You build a bond in the office, and I think that goes so much further into our business.
If you think about it, when you're a new agent, I mean, even me being licensed for 12 years, you being licensed for 16 years?
Almost 20.
Like we still see things almost every day that a new agent would love to hear from that we've never encountered before. Yeah. So just having older agents, more experience, building that culture, us talking and working, plus the business can grow from that as well. So if you're too busy to show a house, you call me and I go show it for you. It's just, I always say if you want your business to grow, you need to show up in the office kind of scenario.
Yeah. And we help each other. We guide each other. We can give each other advice, and it helps us to better serve our clients.
Yeah.
And I think that's huge when you're working with the public.
Absolutely.
So I think what's lost on agents today, because so many agents, like you would agree, work from home. When we work in the office, you have guidance. We check on each other. We network. So showing up to the office is really important. I myself struggled with it when I first came into the office. My mother-in-law was my mentor and brought me on. And she would say, you have to show up every day and treat it like a job.
Absolutely.
Every day. And that was really hard for me because I'm stubborn. And I'm like, no, I've got other things to do. And that was the problem. I wasn't focusing on my business. I was doing other things.
Yeah. A lot of people get in this business and they think that they don't, they can run their own schedule, right?
Right.
Everybody always talks about that. But if you don't treat it like a job, you will, there's no ceiling, but there's also no floor. Right. So working at your business and building your schedule, everybody's schedule can be different. You're your own boss, so you can build your schedule however you want, but you have to do certain things almost every day to move your business forward. And being in the office consistently and showing up, especially as a new agent, because another thing, when you
need structure,
and then also when you're a veteran agent, there's a chance if I give you this lead, I potentially could get a referral. So you showing that you're showing up every day and doing the right things, I will more likely give you that chance to go work that client versus someone who never shows up. I don't even know that agent's name. Why am I going to give them business?
And we don't know how they work. And when you refer someone out, they're an extension of who you are. And so we want to get to know that person and know that, hey, if I give the lead to Ben, I know they're going to be taken care of. I may have a listing that I can't do dual agency. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go look for someone who's sitting in my office and hand them the lead. So if you're a newer agent and you're not there, guess who I'm giving that lead to? Another top agent, because they're showing up every day. It is a full-time job.
Statistically, out of the top producers of our office, almost every top producer shows up at least a couple of days a week.
Yeah, at least 3 to 4 days a week. Some of us all 5, and sometimes weekends.
Yeah, sometimes weekends.
Yeah.
You'll see the top agents in there on the weekends for sure.
Well, and how many times have we had new agents say, can I listen in while you and Ben go over this issue? And we're like, you're going to gain experience. Or at least say, you know what, I actually remember something about this. And then you're going to use that as a new agent, as an experience.
Yeah.
So it's really important to show up into the office. Plus, we have fun in our office, and we
absolutely.
Work hard, and we
eat lunch.
Yeah.
I talk about lunch at 9 o'clock in the morning.
What
are we doing for lunch? But
yeah, so that's really important. Collaboration in the office, working and building relationships with agents inside and outside of the office is so big and so important. And I think that's lost on some agents. They don't understand that there's enough business for everybody out there. And like, we have to work together because in the end, we're both trying to get our buyer and our seller to that happy middle ground for
Yeah.
all parties. And so all agents should collaborate. I mean, I have relationships with agents at lots of agencies,
Oh,
and I
absolutely.
think that's so important. And it's a good one. And it also helps you with your, like, I've sent an offer and it's like, oh, hey, we know Denise can get this to the closing. Or I see like, oh, hey, an offer came in from Ben or, somebody from another office. I'm like, this may have not been the cash offer, but I know this agent will get this to the closing table.
Yeah.
And that's really important. So you've got to collaborate, you've got to work with other agents and build those relationships.
Like Denise said, like there's plenty of business to go around. There's not nearly enough realtors to cover the amount of transactions that are happening. You know, I almost want to say like more than likely the folks are not going to do what you're doing anyway. And
Right.
everybody's different. So everybody can grow their business differently. And that's one of the great things about real estate. But you know, yeah, there's just enough business to go around for everybody. And
And people feel like they have to like keep secrets. Like, this is the thing I
yeah,
do and I can't share
there's no
it, but
magic pill.
right.
I have figured that out.
Yeah.
There's no magic pill in real estate or in any business.
Right.
Like, people like work at their craft and they hone it over time and it becomes a very good piece of business for them.
Yeah.
But it is something you have to work on
And you can give me a
daily.
tip or a trick, but I've got to make it my own and do my own thing.
Absolutely.
And so
Like I can tell you, Denise, you should cold call, and you're not going to cold call. I not
true.
not that many people want to do that, but
Right.
likewise, like you work for a builder, and I don't really want to work for a builder, that kind
Right.
of thing. So
So we share your secrets. It's okay.
yeah,
Because in the end you've got to stay your true authentic self. And that's what it's going to snowball into
yeah,
and
and
keep you in, and also at the same time set you apart.
yeah, set you apart, and then you just work on it, and over time you become great at it,
Yeah.
and then that's what sets you apart or whatnot. But yeah, hands down, the number one most important thing in my business is relationships. Yeah, I mean, it's true. It's like, who do you know? And sometimes you don't know a lot of people, but then you have to meet a lot of people. And you do that by cold calling or just networking or going out and being social or something like that. But it really comes down to relationships and not treating this like you never want to come off about commission or anything like that. But, like just doing what's right for the people, like doing what's right for your clients, and it will come back in waves. It all comes down to relationships.
Yeah, and I've found throughout my career, being your true authentic self has been key for me. I'm not going to show up to a listing appointment in 9-inch stilettos. I promise you'll never see me in that again. So I'm going to show up and be my true authentic self, um, and then build that relationship off of that. But you have to be your true authentic self because there are agents out there who are not, and it comes out.
It comes out almost every time.
Yeah, and so
Like
that's
no one
important.
cares.
If you're building a relationship, be honest about it
Yeah,
and have a good foundation.
yeah,
And that's key in real estate. It's relationships, and I can't stress that enough.
yeah. Everything comes down to relationship. Everything. I mean, even when we were talking about like veterans and working with other people,
Mhm.
it came down to relationships.
Yeah,
Like they wanted to do deals with me being another agent because they didn't know the other agent. They weren't sure that they were going to get it done for their client.
right.
And they knew, Ben or Denise or whatever would get the deal done. So, I mean, even that came back down to relationships with
Yeah.
other agents.
And our vendors. I mean,
Vendors, yeah,
I've had to call in some favors like last second and only got it done because of my relationships with those
absolutely.
vendors.
Yeah,
So that's key in real estate. You have to be true to yourself. You have to build relationships and treat people kindly.
yep.
What helps me stay motivated every day to, get up and grind every single day is I enjoy socializing with people. Real estate gives me a chance to talk to people all day long. I like to be around people. I'm usually a chatterbox. So that has really helped me. If you struggle with that, that's something you really have to work on. But that's what keeps me motivated is I get up, I'm starting a fresh day, and who am I going to talk to and who can I help today?
Yeah. And we have good like team competition within the office as well.
Yeah.
That we're always going back and forth on. And then also setting goals. I'm a big time driver for goals. So like I try to sit down and do our goals in the beginning of the year. I mean, we do, and then trying to achieve those goals, and then even at the end of the year, reviewing those goals and see like where it went wrong or where we can improve on next year's goals. But yeah, financially, family, spiritual, health,
Yeah.
which I set goals for everything. So that's where it helps for me, because like if you don't have that roadmap to know where you want to go, it's kind of hard to.
You have to know your why, and I think that goes across a lot of
Oh
businesses.
Lord,
Like what is your why? Like I know my why
I
is. It's
don't.
because yeah, I mean you want to do things. Currently my husband may or may not want to boat, but I have my whys, and so that also motivates me to get up and go to work. But our office spirit that we have, and we do keep each other motivated, and I love that. We push each other. Like Ben tells you, tell me your goal, Ben. I'm going to be hounding you to stay on it.
Yeah, so we
Mhm.
created the mastermind 3 or 4 years
3 years
ago. Yeah, it would have been right after COVID. So yeah, 2020 or 2021, early 2021. We we created mastermind one to really keep ourselves accountable more than anything, because yeah, we did see like
Well, you and I had set some goals. I set some goals and you set some goals, and we were going to push each other.
yeah, absolutely. So yeah,
And
and
you
then
wanted to take it to the office.
yeah, and it was just to keep ourselves accountable. And if anybody wanted to join in, great.
Yeah.
But like you're still doing your own thing, we're doing our own thing. We're all going to keep each other accountable. And then yeah, I grew into this like weekly mastermind that we currently still do. But yeah, it was just like I feel like at this point in our careers, we kind of know what we need to do to like to get business and
But
to get
sometimes we
deals. Yeah,
fall
it's
off
the
of accountability.
accountability.
Yeah.
It's the accountability aspect. I mean, people pay thousands of dollars for coaching per month,
Yeah.
just for that accountability. I know when I was in coaching, that's all I needed. I need someone's like, hey, look, you're going to get in trouble if you don't do this.
Yeah.
And so that's what we've kind of created within inside the office. That
And we've had fun with it. We did a summer competition, and we do
yeah,
our pop buys and things like that
yeah,
together.
yeah. We all sit. So like a great example is the Popeyes. Like we sit down. We plan it out. So we get together and order Popeyes at this date. Then we get together and we fill out tags for this date. Then we get out and we mail out this date. So it's like an accountability. Not only like yeah, do your March Popeyes, but we need to order them. We need to address them. We need to stamp them
Yeah,
on
the whole
like whatever the Popeye is.
the whole execution.
Yeah,
And sometimes our masterminds, you got to be honest, sometimes one person has a problem and we spend the hour helping them problem solve it, which is also beneficial. It's helped our younger agents too. Like,
yeah.
oh, I didn't realize those were some options.
Most
So,
like most of our best masterminds have just grown out of being like organic talk.
yeah,
Like they started with one question and it went down a rabbit hole, but again, it just kind of organically grew into what the real problems were for that day or that week or anything like that.
yeah. So we did, it was like one of the competitions we did.
We did like the
We,
summertime challenge. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
yeah, and we created a Facebook page, and then we did a motivational or something, a post every day,
Mhm.
and then we tracked points with like listings and calls.
Videos,
Yeah,
mail outs, pop buys, client events. Like there was just a structure, and then there was an award
we
of
had
some
like a
sort.
winner board, and then yeah, we gave
Yeah.
out some fun
And
prizes.
like currently, right now, we're tracking conversations, listing appointments, selling or buyer appointments, and I don't know what the award's going to be, but we are tracking those kind of things for the competition to see. We have an orange team and blue team, and to see who wins.
Blue
Yeah.
team.
So we've backed off a little bit. We're trying to make
Yeah,
this good for
we want
everybody.
everybody to win. Like I 100%, and you know that. I truly want to see every agent win. I truly want to see
More
every
than
agent
anybody
be
else.
it. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Denise, what is your best real estate story that you can think of?
So I had a friend reach out to me and said, "Hey, I need you to help my mom." I said, "Your mom has her house on the market. She has representation. I can't do that." So her mom ended the time ran out on the listing, reached out to me, and it turned out it needed to be a short sale.
Mm,
When short sales were, the seller just house was gone. They could not make any money from it. And so in this particular case, we had some difficulty because the husband had passed away. And I had to talk to some executives at the lending company and things like that. But It's the only short sale I think she walked away with like almost $20,000. And to
Really?
this day, it makes me so happy to know that not only did I help her with that short sale, we got her into a new place, but she walked away with money, which was
Nice.
unheard of.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was exciting.
All right, Denise. Well, it was great chatting with you. I'll see you on the next one.